we're now going to announce the Book Award audiobook production winner. And let's welcome Ralph and Kendra from SqueakyCheese Audio Book Productions to announce the winner. Let's have a quick look at something from Ralph and Kendra. So welcome, Ralph and Kendra.
Hi,
Glad to be
hello
here.
everybody. Thank you,
Lovely to
Paula
see
and
you.
Ken.
Hi,
Thank
guys.
you.
Lovely to see you.
We always like a reason for a party.
We're just parting on a bit of water for the moment,
Yeah,
but later on we've got a lovely bottle chilling.
You're looking splendid. Good for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm Kendra Murray,
And I'm Ralph Scott.
and here at Northern California-based SqueakyCheese Productions, we have produced and narrated a wide variety of fiction and nonfiction audiobooks for the past 5 years.
This year, after pre-screening entries from hundreds of new and previously published authors, the Page Turner Awards asked us to select the one title that we believe would make for a compelling audiobook.
Our decision was based on a variety of criteria, including strength of storytelling, thoroughly developed characters, convincing dialogue, gripping suspense, originality, and as John has said, something unputdownable, and David as well echoed that.
To be sure, the competition was fierce. We spent many hours reading and rereading the selections provided us.
But one story blew us away.
This one.
And the winner is
The Missing Piece by Tom Joyce.
Congratulations.
Well done, Tom. Tell us, Tom. I can see your face.
Yes, yeah. I am amazed at. I'm amazed and so I don't know. I'm very very happy to hear this. This is amazing.
Well,
You know, it's interesting. I mean, my inspirations for writing, you know, the stories that I do are from British writers, actually, mostly from some of the writers from the Cold War fiction, you know, like John le Carré and Len Deighton, who I have thought were just not only great writers of the genre, but also just great writers, period. And my attempt to write has always been to write as a storyteller, as someone who you know, somebody to tell a great story about ordinary people doing extraordinary things, and that's so. Anyway, I'm a little. I feel a little flustered here because I had no idea that this was going to happen. So thank you.
It's a surprise.
Yeah.
Well, Tom.
well, yeah, well,
Congratulations.
We're about to add to
To your
we're about to add to your
excitement.
further fluster. We took an excerpt from the story to studio, and we'd like to now see how it would play to the ear.
Have a
Great.
listen.
Thank you.
Danny bends toward the vellum in amazement.
A palimpsest?
Appears to be. She lifts a manila envelope from her knapsack and unwinds the tie string. A colleague at the Technion had an analysis done using multispectral imaging. She extracts a sheaf of digital prints and hands them to Danny, explaining as he reads. He said MSI employs lens filtration to favor various wavelengths from infrared through the ultraviolet range, Sonia says. The images get converted into digital stacks with an algorithm that enhances characteristics unavailable to the red, green, blue spectrum of visible light.
Right. Separates the spectral signature of older ink embedded in the vellum from newer ink on its surface.
Danny confirms. Sonia watches his face intently as he shuffles through a half-dozen grayscale images showing portions of the undertext at various sizes and resolutions.
These strokes look familiar.
he says.
But the surface text is creating too many gaps to read what's underneath.
Danny glances up at her, obviously intrigued.
We need to show this to Cyrus.
That is absolutely fantastic. I just love that. When Ralph and Kendra, they've done such a brilliant job. And when they came and they gave that, we were so excited. We just had to put that into our production, into our show tonight. I mean, Tom, how did it feel about hearing, because you've obviously just written, you probably read the words back to yourself, but you've written the words. How did it feel about listening to that beautiful production?
I heard it in a different way than I had ever heard it before. I mean, yeah, it's you write things, but you don't necessarily hear a voice when you're writing it, and when you hear that voice, especially someone else's voice, it makes it real in a way that you'd never anticipated it before. So I'm just blown away. Thank you so much. This is an amazing honor, and I appreciate it so much.
Our pleasure,
Thank you so
Tom.
much, Ralph and Kendra. You've done a brilliant job. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, Ralph.
Thank you too.
Thank you all.
And good luck to you.
Lovely to have you on the show with
Good luck
us.
to you all, because I know there's
Thank
going to be a lot of work involved now in getting through this whole thing. So
Yeah, you were telling us it's going to take about 3 months and all the work that you put into it. So you're going to work very much with Tom. So Tom's going to absolutely he's going to love the whole process of you sort of transferring it from written word to audiobook. So it's going to be a very exciting project for all of you.
yeah, good luck.
We look
And
forward to
just one other thing, Tom, whilst you're there, I mean, I wrote to you a short while ago and made the rude inquiry as to, could you confirm you're a golden author?
I'm in fact a golden author. Yeah, I turned 71.
And your driving license or whatever it was you sent back proved your fine vintage. And what's that has resulted in, Tom, is there's nobody ahead of you, so you are our book award golden author on top of everything else, Tom.
So there you go, another win tonight. You're clocking them up.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how I feel about that one. I mean, that's kind of a matter of just having hung in there long enough, I guess. But
Yeah.
Well, hang
so much.
in there a bit longer, Tom. You're doing a good job. You're doing something very well, quite obviously.
Well, I've got one in the works. I'm working on a sequel to that book, and I hope that will be as good, if not better, than the other one.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well done.
Super. We look forward to seeing that in the awards at the appropriate moment.